Meanwhile, it's all systems go for President Cyril Ramaphosa's State of the Nation address this evening. Several roads within the CBD have been closed since yesterday. Early this afternoon, Police Minister Bheki Cele addressed SAPS members, thanking them for their service during official events. We now cross live to our reporter Mariska Botha, who is in Cape Town. Mariska, good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for coming through. Just before we focus a bit on the roads and the closure, talk to us about the media briefing by Police Minister Bheki Cele.
Well, as you mentioned there, yes, he witnessed a parade by the police members that will be participating in SONA today. And he basically addressed them and thanked them for their service. He says, so often when police do something right, you don't hear anything. But when something is wrong, oh boy, then you hear people chatter and talk in the media reporting on it. So he was basically thanking the members for the very, very long hours they have to be working. Well, since earlier this week, of course, yesterday and today, of course, with the all-important SONA that's happening. So he thanked them for their service and told them to keep up the good work. We're talking around about several thousand members that are involved, both in uniform and both in civilian clothes, to safeguard the area, because as the minister explained, you have 3 tiers of government all in one position at the same time, which makes it a unique situation. But he says police are so geared towards this. They've done so many of them. This is the second SONA for this year alone, so they are very prepared and they know exactly what to do. Even here where we're standing now, it's very difficult to get into this area if you don't have accreditation. Ourselves were even ushered away a little bit. We were 3 steps that way and they ushered us this side, saying this is a secure area and only with very special accreditation are you allowed to come into the area. So the minister thanked the police members and told them to do the best work that they can do on this day. Be alert, be ready and be prepared for any circumstances. But he also said we don't expect any drama today, and certainly what we've seen in CBD today, there's not expected to be any tension or drama. But if there is problems, then we know the SAPS will be on duty to handle situations like that.
Just a quick one, Mariska. The state of the roads, they were reporting, of course, that some roads have been closed since yesterday in the CBD.
That's correct, yes. Some people don't like it very much because you're talking about several areas in the CBD, in the heart of Cape Town, that are closed, and especially this time of day where people are starting to make their way home, it causes big problems. You can't see it, but the road that way, where I'm pointing to behind the camera, is one of the main arterials that leads to the N2 that people use from the CBD if they are going home that direction. So it causes a lot of traffic jams, but I think by now people are and they understand exactly how it works, so they should be making contingency plans for it. I'm just going to move away so that you can see a little bit what I'm talking about. There's barricades. This is Ruland Street, the very famous Ruland Street in Cape Town, and there's barricades all over. You certainly cannot drive in here like a mad person thinking you're going to get through. Everywhere the police have prepared and made sure that you won't be getting in. There's concrete slabs ahead, there's cones everywhere, there's police members everywhere, there's specialized personnel on the ground as well. So it's very difficult to get close to the Parliament precinct if you do not have that all-important accreditation, like I was saying.
Right, Mariska, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much there to our reporter, Mariska Botha, live from Ruland Street, that's in Cape Town, talking to us about road closures. As we said, many roads have been closed since yesterday in the CBD.